Is T1 going to play something different today? I don't know what they're going to play today. I just hope they play some good champs. I like the Yone, I like the Lilia, I like Guma Carriers champion pool, they're fine. And Zeus, if he blind picks Kennen on the 1-2 right here, I will find him. Maokai is a good one. Will they ban Aurora? Rumble ban. Yeah, I think KDF's going to first pick Nidalee here. With Lilia ban and Cuz Nidalee, Nidalee, Aurora, Zeri. Aurora. They didn't go Nidalee. Why is he hovering now? Faker Yone again, nice. I would love Yone Sedge then. Ooh, Yone Diana is psychotic. If they do Sedge here, it's really good, I think. Yeah, really good. But then they're going to go Nidalee. And then they're probably going to pick an AD mid like Corki. But then they can probably just match top and play Gnar. Or Renekton. But then Guma's going to have to play Ziggs or Kai'Sa or Seraphine, or they're going to have to play like a Senna lane. That'll be fine though. Chat, Cuz is like undefeated on Nidalee, it's his main. Ezreal instead of Corki, that's fine. Zeus played Irelia versus Keen's Aurora in solo queue. Great. I can't wait to see what happens on this 4-5. MF, ooh, I like MF. Guma Susi MF. They don't pick top because of the Aurora flex, Ezreal flex. They're going to leave top for maybe, I guess, Zeus. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Brown ban, I like it. It gives them Leona, Rel, Alistar, anything they want. Then they can leave last pick for Zeus. And what are we going to do with our last pick, Zeus? We're going to pick a good champ. What are we not going to do? We're not going to pick TF. I think picking Leona or Rel here is great. You know Zeus is being absolutely whipped when he picks Gnar. Listen, Zeus, you're playing your one trick now. Okay, you've been inting too much, you've been having too much fun. You're playing your one trick. I mean, they'll still get Leona or Rel here. Ooh, Ezreal's kind of hard. Ezreal Karma is a bit difficult, isn't it? I feel like if they did Ezreal Karma, they would probably play like MF Soraka or some shit. Which, to be honest, is probably fine for the game. Okay, not gonna do it. Yeah, Renekton's not bad. Bulldog will probably play the Aurora, right? They're not playing Hui mid. Okay, yeah, Renekton. Yeah, they pick Renekton for sure here, and then they last pick Rel. Rel into Leona, it's good. Rel MF, really good. Alistar is not great against Ezreal. I would say Rel Rakan or Rel Nautilus. I don't mind Nautilus here. Rel Nautilus Rakan, all good. The Faker Banana combo.
Very upfront burst comp. You can slot a little bit into poke with the Nidalee and one comp.
I think KDF draft's really good. I like KDF draft a lot. But T1 has a lot of comfort. T1 has a lot of comfort. Caedrel's appeared. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, I liked KDF's draft a lot. I think KDF's quite strong this game. They have Ezreal Leona, really strong. Ezreal Leona Nidalee, great 3v3, great poke, good engage. They have Aurora, one of the strongest champs in the game. And wins lane against Yone, and they have Renekton Nidalee, really good combo. I think their comp is like really well rounded, very strong. I think T1's comp is good. They lack a little bit of magic damage, but it's fine. I think KDF can't really build armor, that much armor. This lane matchup's not fun for Yone.
And then the team fight
Her trading pattern's so easy. Q, auto, Q. Very tough lane phase. So teams have started to go fleet footwork on Aurora instead of electrocute. He's gonna fight him on his Krugs. He's probably in the bush. Conqueror of Nidalee is huge. Yeah, very nice. Can they dive top, really? Is this actually gonna happen?
To make sure that Dudu is going to get this crash. Is the spear going to land? And is it even possible for it to miss? As, nope. That's going to be the setup. It's
Owner's there in time.
The
Q flash was good. Oof, they had to rush that dive.
But Owner,
they had to rush that dive quick.
That is a game
big save by Owner.
Like if Cuz gets that kill, early TP
yeah, if Nidalee gets that kill and flashes out, it's tough. Nidalee's going to be strong, takes his Krugs as well. That was a bit over-forced by KDF, I think. Very silly dive. So mid is winning. Top is still good for KDF, but yeah, first blood to Sedge really helps this jungle matchup. Mid lane is tough. Yeah, I mean, the matchup is really tough. I saw this matchup in FPX versus AL. I think it was FPX versus AL. It was Care versus Shanks. And the Aurora at 10 minutes was up 30 CS in the lane. 30 CS lead in 10 minutes was pretty impressive. That was Care. Yeah, but Care was the one playing the Aurora. He was the one with the 30 CS lead.
Up again. Now, Cuz with a spear is going to find Owner, steal away the dragon, And Andel's making his way in. They're looking to try and
that's unlucky. Nice smite by Cuz. He just jumped in and smited it. I mean, I think even if Owner's there,
the damage of the swipe,
Cuz is kind of trolling. Pretty relaxing game for Faker. He just gets pushed in and farms a bit.
Alright.
Guma ults the wave.
Wants it back. Second.
KDFs, even though they gave first blood, I think they're fine spot. Owner's having a roughie. I mean, he's playing Sejuani versus Nidalee. It's a bit unfun to play that matchup. Here comes the 2v2 that Owner's covering. I worry that even if he covers here, Owner, that KDF might win anyway. Depends on the spear.
The spear not really connecting.
Never mind, they don't stand a chance. Sejuani is unbelievably broken with Gnar. When it's Mega with Sejuani, they're way too tanky. Oh, the heal. Nice by Zeus. Big kills for Zeus. Pop his Jover. Wow, Mega Gnar and Sejuani are just unkillable. Especially when Renekton W's down. Oh, there's the ult. Miss. Faker flashed out. Yeah, he had no ult. So he can't turn by ulting on them. May as well just flash out. Wow, Nidalee Renekton lost 2v2 with 9 minutes into the game. That is not good for KDF. That is not good.
Faker very unimpressed by all of that.
My rat Zeus on his Gnar. See how quiet Zeus is when he plays Gnar? He gives push, he doesn't die to ganks, he gets a CS lead, he wins 2v2s, he's safe, he's in his lane, he's moisturized, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's chilling. When he plays Gnar, he's fine. Unbothered, moisturized, happy, in my lane, focused, flourishing.
Throwing these boomerangs around.
That's Zeus. He's just fucking chilling. How does KDF win the game? They're playing Nidalee Renekton and they fell behind in the 2v2. Like, literally, that's it. They just fell behind top. That's what's happened.
Isolate a target.
So how do you win now? Is Cuz about to go 8-1 on Nidalee? His first loss? Easy Herald. They don't have TP for bot tier 1 though, so it's a bit of a problem for T1 here. They get Herald, but at what cost? They lose bot tier 1. First blood tower to Renekton is huge, gets him back in the game. KDF can also defend top. I don't like that play from T1. But T1 should be able to get all 3 outers in the next 5 minutes. Pretty easy. They can Herald mid. They should be able to get bot tier 1 quite easy if they lean to Gnar's lane. He's mega strong.
The cannon is going to stay alive for Dudu to collect.
And they can even... I guess they have to fight Drake is the problem. Is this game important for T1? Yeah, I would say it's a little bit important. Because if they win this series, they lock 4th place minimum, I think. So that means they're in the next round, kind of. They don't have to play the first... Well, not in the next round, but they are the higher seed. They lock top 4, they lock playoffs. Happy days.
As Vega actually winning out in these trades against Dudu. As, okay...
Oh my god, carry out of nowhere. What the fuck?
That's a great Magnet Storm onto Bulldog. Unable to actually finish him off as Faker ults in. Doesn't quite find the ulti. And in fact, will just go down. Leaper was right there. Should be
a bit deep.
But there are
so they lose soul point there, Faker, and T1. I think maybe if he like E-flash ults, he could try and cook something, but the second he flash ults in and then he E's, I feel like he's just dead no matter what, right? They want this top tier 1. They're not able to get it, but like I said, they should be able to get mid and bot. It's dead. They base, they go top side, they get top.
And it was the Gnar.
But KDF are holding it. It's a bit hard for T1, because if they over-rotate for top tower, they lose mid.
Towards the miss column as Guma is
the problem is... Oh, this ult's gonna hurt. That hurts a lot. And they will die. That's it. Owner can Q flash the Ezreal. Nice, too far. Is he too far? The problem is, and the reason I still hold on to Cope, is Faker's spring split. Regular.
Once again, going to be ulting forward, not quite doing anything in.
His Yone is not good. I think they're trying to get Faker as much Yone practice as possible before playoff starts, because they probably think Yone will be a big pick for playoffs. Especially against players like Zeka and Chovy, right? They won against Bro. His Yone wasn't like outstanding. I think it was practice. They're winning against KDF again now, but again, Faker's not really contributing that much. I feel like top jungle, Owner and Zeus gapped, and Gumyushin Carrier gapped. Their counterparts. So it's fine. Like, Faker will always get time to practice against bottom tier teams because his team will just gap them. Not looked great yet. Sometimes when you watch a player play a champ, you can just see them play it and you think, damn, like, this guy is incredible. Like, Zeus Yone, when you saw it at Worlds, you were like, fuck, he is like a cut above everyone. He can play Zeus, Zeus can play Yone better than any top lane in the world. It's crazy, some of the things he was doing. Watching Faker's Yone, you don't really get that feeling. Like, he's Zeus up in CS, incredibly strong, pushing sides. He can maybe like 1v2 you. Sometimes the player you get scared to go on other players because of like their outplay potential. Let's see how the series goes. I'm sure they'll pick it in game 2 as well. Hide pocket picks. I don't think Faker should hide the Yone. I think he should practice it. I think T1's doing the right thing. Playoffs patches 14-16. Is Yone even going to be meta on 14-16 with the blade nerfs? That's what my counter argument would be.
Wrap around in time though to go for a bit of a 50-50 as there's the teleport from Faker. Carrier going to get slowed down here. As in position
oh, nice engage by Carrier. He's got the Nidalee locked. But there's no follow-up. Guma couldn't ult, I guess. They got the Drake. They have Soul. Faker doesn't have any damage. Zeus is dead. Oh my god, they're gonna lose, aren't they? Oh my god, they're gonna lose. KDF are gonna go Baron. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're gonna lose the first game. They have Baron and Soul. Renekton has TP to cover. Owner. Guma has ult. There is a chance Guma and Owner can somehow 2-man it. They have TP on Zeus in 20. Carrier's coming with wards. Guma's gonna have to clutch it again for T1. He's gonna have to go ballistic in this fight with his ult somehow. Look, Owner, look, Guma. They have MF ult. Maybe they can steal it.
They do have vision now. T1, can they save this? That's the question.
There it is.
Bullet time comes in.
And Guma clutches it again for T1. And holds them in the game. Okay. 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 What the fuck? I wasn't expecting Guma to steal it there. I thought Owner would get it. What is Rat Boy doing? Zeus, you just got given a Baron buff, didn't you? No, you don't have it. Why is he trying to take enemy red? What is he doing? I bet you if you check objective secure of neutral objectives, Gumayushi might be higher than 1 or 2 junglers in the league.
Look at, oh
I don't even know what hit it. It looked like it was 13-20. Someone smited, probably 100 damage tick from MF ult.
So really nicely done. And then
he TP'd to take enemy red buff. He TP'd to take enemy red buff. He's ill! He's ill! What is wrong with him? Oh my god, Zeus is such a rat. What is wrong with Zeus? I hate him. I hate him.
Doesn't matter in terms of
what is my fucking goat doing? What is he doing? The amount of like felonies he's committing in these games is crazy. And I'm still his lawyer? How am I supposed to defend him after this? Criminal charges are stacking up per series. Chat, the start of the split, I joked around that I had this conspiracy about Zeus becoming the Shy. Towards the end of summer, I can confirm, like, a spitting image of gameplay. Absolute copy-paste. He has become him. It's confirmed. I'm gonna say it. It's happened.
Every individual game matters. We are in an
the spirit lives on. I don't know why it happens when you win worlds. You just turn into this demon, the top laner. But it happened to Zeus. It's done. The curse continues. The cycle continues. Whoever beats Zeus at worlds, if they do, they might take the curse off him. He needs the Shy to win against him in lane, and then the curse will be removed. But the Shy retired, so it's stuck with Zeus forever.
We're seeing the issue. Like
alright, T1. I'm looking at this from T1's perspective because I'm being very magnifying glass on T1's form because playoff starts very soon. This is the final week of the regular season. So I apologize if I'm like not talking about KDF as much. We'll see in game 2 if KDF win game 1. We'll talk more about KDF because obviously if they win this, their playoff chances skyrocket. And FearX are in trouble. But yeah, T1 need a good Elder fight if they want to even try and contest the win here. But there's some big items on KDF. GA on Renekton. Ezreal's getting towards Cyrildas. I don't know if he has the gold freedom base right now though. He's doing Raptors. I mean, Carrier Guma need to win the game for T1 here. They need a really good combo somehow. The Shy int arc started with Kennen too. It did. AD Kennen. Yeah, this Ezreal looks a bit too strong, I think. I don't know how T1 wins the fight. This Ezreal is an absolute machine gun. Faker has QSS. He has 2 items of damage at 30 minutes basically. They use Mega Nars off on the Elder spawn. I think it's this Ezreal will carry by himself. I don't think T1's hit a point where they're stronger or can match. It all comes down to Guma, really.
Owner is just going to go in. Glacial Prison does go wide as Faker eats a fair bit of damage there, but the Primal Surge
Faker might have to base TP. They have no scheduled.
And now he's able to dash forward.
Owner, no flash.
Gumayusi is going to immediately flash
Oh, Carrier's trying to save him. There's the MF ult. It's pretty good onto Nidalee. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's winning, though.
Trade jungle is, but Faker's going to be taken down, and Dudu is an absolute monster. And that is
Bulldog's
Bulldog
completely inting. Is he inting? Leaper played that fight pretty well to survive.
He's got crocodile protection. That is not covered.
He has E flash W there, the Renekton. Yeah, there he used it. E flash W. They end mid. So T1 lose game 1. It's not over yet, but they're gonna lose Elder, they're gonna lose Baron, they're gonna be against Soul. You said the game was over after Renekton Nidalee made mistakes. You said that KDF's draft was better. Yeah, I did say KDF's draft was better. I think their draft is better, but they just inted their top jungle really hard. I thought after they int with Nidalee Renekton, the game's just really difficult. But yeah, they won a big fight. I think I used the words "it's over" too much. Because in pro play, the reason I say that is like if you're playing a scrim, you use the words like top is over a lot, or like jungle's over, like mid's over. You use that a lot, and you're basically signifying that either A, mid is lost, and you're never going mid again, and you drop mid and mid's over, or mid is super won. So you can play around it. And I think I used the word over about everything. Well, Zeus is cold and dead. They have Elder, they have Baron.
It goes. Owner now out of position as well, as Dudu should be able to lock him down. There's Xenoblade.
Elder's up for a minute. Ooh, the Ezreal ult is going to cancel Yone base.
Cancel some of these backs, though. You can see he's going to sail past where Gumayusi was.
Didn't get it.
Going to be able to hit Faker.
IE on Faker.
But now you've got an inhibitor.
Can they end on this wave? Yeah, I think they can. 30 seconds on top jungle. They have Grubbies. Faker's one shot. Boomer's one shot. T1 lose game 1. Wow. Mamma mia, T1 still haven't cleaned it up yet. Man, T1 need to clean it up quick. You know what I'm saying? Playoff starts next week, bro. Playoff starts next week, bro. So, Cuz stays undefeated on Nidalee. He goes 9-0. 9-0 on Nidalee. The win streak continues on Cuz's Nidalee. Alright, this is a big game for KDF. Yo, let's not talk. I know T1's losing, but don't forget, like, if KDF wins this series, I think they're gonna knock FearX out. The first reason is they have a better match score. They're 19-19 and FearX is 17-20. So if it comes down to match score, KDF should win if they're in a tie. Number 2, if they win, they're 8-9, right? And FearX are 8-8. But look at strength of schedule. FearX play against Hummerlife and T1, so they're going to have to do the same. If KDF beat T1, Fox have to beat T1. And KDF, if they win, they play against DRX, which is the last place team almost. That's a free win. So essentially, if they win this series, KDF, they go 9-9. And if Fox lose to Hummerlife and beat T1, they're also 9-9. But KDF has the game score, so KDF goes through. So KDF winning the series could knock Fox out unless Fox also beats Hummerlife and T1. T1 would be 9-9 as well. Yeah, if T1 does lose this series, they do get sucked into the question of will they make playoffs? Mainly because, you know, KT is 9-8, T1 would be 9-8, and then, you know, who do they play? KT play Damwon, they could go 9-9. T1 play Fox, they could go 9-9. FearX could beat Hummerlife, they would be 9-9. And KDF could win this, and they'd be 9-9. So there'd be a 4-way tie for 9-9. But then it comes down to match score, and T1's match score is pretty good, so I think they'll be fine. Worst case, they will finish like 6th or 5th instead of 4th and 3rd, so they'll have to play. Or they'll be the lower seed. Just one game win will be enough to bring them into playoffs because of their match score. Okay, perfect. Alright, T1. No more Yone, don't give him Nidalee, and play Mage mid or some shit. Are they about to first pick a Nidalee game? They gave them Aurora. They gave them, I think more importantly, they gave them Ezreal. I think Lipa loves Ezreal Zeri. They need to be careful of Vi though. T1 would love Rumble Vi here. T1 loves their Rumble Vi Rel. Rumble Vi MF, Rumble Vi, I don't know, whatever they want to play. Just don't do that Yasuo Senna flex, please. They could do Rumble Vi Senna, and then on 4-5 look for Ornn, Nautilus. They don't take away the Vi. Okay, that could be a mistake. Is he going 10-0? Is he going 10-0? Ah, when in doubt, pick Azir. No Vi? Okay, there's the Vi. Do you pick Xayah? Nah, no way. Zeri Ezreal is Sleeper's champs. They could pick top though, if they want to pick Dudu's Caedrel. I just think Vi Rumble is so crazy OP. It might have to be a Xayah game. There's a Zeri Ezreal ban, like I said. Leaper loves those champs. MF is good, but doesn't have that good setup, and it's not the best champ with this comp. I would love a Gumayusi Jhin here. I wouldn't love a Varus. Azir Varus, where have I seen that before, chat? Yeah, Rel's really good there.
The first game. And that was something that the space brought up as well.
I do agree with that.
Certainly be
all right, T1, you got to step it up. This is a much better T1 comp. I really think Jhin was so much better in that draft. I don't know why the fuck he's playing Varus. I like Jhin Rumble a lot. You can Rumble ult on mid-waves. You can Rumble ult on mid-waves, and then you can Jhin W on the mid-wave as well. And you can Jhin ult, and your force on mid-waves is so much stronger, especially on sieges. That's why I like Rumble a lot more. I think Rumble Jhin is a great combo. Yeah, so T1 needs to go. They need to lose the next 3 games. Palmolive need to lose to Fearx, and then they need to lose.
They get a 2-0 here.
KT need to beat DK.
Realistically,
probably not gonna happen. This is a big game for KDF. If KDF win this, it's fucking huge.
Yeah, the cleanse is an
well, the Gumayusi Varus is winning lane. Oh, nice movement from Leaper, Jesus. Faker's lane looks a bit tough. He has 1 potion though, he's just scared of jungle, I guess.
Back towards the bottom lane. So not looking to win lane.
Ow, wow, ow, wow.
That's Bulldog, and that's how it goes.
I guess Faker has to base and buy a null magic mantle. He buys a recurve bow. Okay.
But that is what you do.
I think a null magic there
we do have Dudu
could have been better.
Let's see. Andal very far away from this one as Make It Rain does connect.
Nice flash.
Get the flash out, but there's the
Guma has the flash too. He's level 3.
As well.
Dave's doing really well in this lane. He hasn't even based yet.
Equalizer is going to go down.
Well, now he's going to have to base. Can Owner finish this before Nidalee rocks up? Nidalee has no smite.
Oh god.
Again?
But he doesn't know Nidalee has no smite. So, Cuz flash W'd, so he can't get over the wall now. This should be good for T1. It just depends if Guma's dead or not. And I think Guma is dead, but oh, Faker flashed for a road. Faker flashed for a road, but his team is basically dead. We started off the year with T1 Lab Rats being KDF, and now we're at the end of the year, and the T1 Lab Rats are beating the T1 main rats. So the reason I thought this was a good fight for T1 was because Cuz had no flash and he was in the pit, and Gumayusi was there with Faker on the side. I mean, Cuz does die, but it does take Faker's flash, so it's not a 1-for-1. If you say this player is so fucking dogshit, kick him, why? If you're saying this player is so dogshit, retire, why are you saying that? If you're adding other chatters saying, stop doing that, stop it, chat. Stop being weird. Yeah, Guma's actually gonna die, I think. Andal has flash. Nope, he's not gonna commit. This is gonna be a tough game. Now, T1's 2v2 top jungle and mid jungle is still pretty strong. And Zeus is winning lane, but KDF are playing very well. I don't like KDF's comp that much though. Actually, I think KDF's comp is strong. I take it back, I just thought about it. Mainly because I think this game, Guma should have been playing Jhin. Because I know for a fact what's going to happen in this game is Varus will get ulted by Aurora or Rel, and MF ult will just kill him. But if he was playing Jhin and he could be a bit further back, I think he would be fine. And for that reason, I think KDF might actually smoke them this game. Surprise, motherfucker! There's no way they fucked that up. Oh my god, he's alive. Oh god. Andal Q. Okay. I thought he was gonna bait for longer, then Q flash Guma on the tower and then W him. So they swapped for... I don't know what they swapped for. I mean, they have no Rumble ult now. Cassandra should die. Rel should die. Overstay by KDF. Nice kills. Overstay and greedy. Oh, he missed Q. Oh, if he hit that Q, I think Faker was just dead. Yeah, Faker would have just died there. Zeus is still really strong. Nice try on the all-in there by Bulldog. Faker had no flash. He could have killed him there quite easily. Wow, Aurora wave clear is nuts. Here's the play again. Just focus carrier. No flash carrier. TP bot by Cassandra. Zeus has TP advantage. They'll get grubs. Game's evened up now. I don't know why KDF's hovering for a fight when Rumble has TP. I'm worried for... I think if KDF execute well, Varus cannot play the game this game.
We'll see whether they can actually clear something out. As Leaper and Andal are going to move up.
Vi is here. 3v3 looks good. Maybe for T1. Lots of damage onto MF. Flashes out. Ult is kind of mid. Yeah, they win the 3v3. The lockdown is strong onto MF. They're only against KDF, but we've seen it all. We've seen Zeus, Gnar, Faker is here, and Guma Varus. We are actually here. What's Guma Yushi's back workout routine? I don't know, but he's got a strong back. They're TPing on Zeus. They have Aurora ult. They don't have CC if you want to just press TP.
He's going to try and use the equalizer,
but here now, so you can't.
He is in a circle.
You probably just get one shot, I guess. You can TP out of Aurora ult, right? That's a very strange question. But I presume you can. Keep these longer casts. No, I understand that. But if you're channeling TP and then Aurora ults you, it doesn't interact, right? There's no interaction there. Unless she taps you on the edge and it pushes you, maybe. And then maybe it cancels your TP. I wonder if we'll ever see that mechanic. I think KDF's not out of the game yet. They're still fine. I do think MF Aurora could cook some... could cook a bit in the dragon fight.
Quandong Freaks don't really need to worry about it as they're going to go
in. Oh my god, Owner's reaction was crazy. Owner's reaction was crazy and MF ult's not up yet. It just came up now. How did Owner react to that? Did Owner just react to a blind Rel Q flash? Or am I fried? Show it again. Am I crazy? Did he really just do that?
Yep, Dudu is going to turn up, trying to
push them back in here a bit, maybe. But maybe Dudu's trying to escape his jungle AD a little bit. He's trying to make it so his jungle AD can get out.
Find some sand soldiers to deal with this misfortune, and cause
it's 5-0.
He's dead, he's going to see whether he can take Zeus.
Oh, I wish Zeus died there, just for memes. Oh. No, he flashed the W. Okay, so the Q flash from Rel hit, he flashed the W. Okay, fair enough. So it was pretty standard. The timing from KDF was just bad. Leaper wasn't in a great position. His ult wasn't up till he tried to finish off Vi. Like, the ult was on cooldown until the second he actually used it. And yeah, the Rel had merge threads, I guess, so Q flash. Not long enough CC. When Caedrel said KDF is still fine, this happened, it's all fucking scripted. Zeus dies. Guys, help him, help him. Help him. Wait, what? They're lucky T1 that Baron's not up. How did they just get caught mid like that? I like... Okay, I don't like that Guma died. That was disgusting, but at least he didn't... I mean, he could have flashed and lived. Maybe he should have just flashed and lived. He just gave 750 gold over to MF. You could see where he was standing that Guma could have lived if he wanted to. He just voluntarily chose not to. Like, he can just flash out here, but he doesn't. I wonder why. Here, right here, he can just run and flash and he's out. But he chooses not to. It's a lot of gold to MF though. I know there's no Baron, but that is a lot of gold to MF. Alright, only 2k down here, KDF. Also, that dragon fight, they lost it, but that dragon, the dragon that they lost doesn't really matter either. Second Drake is useless. 112 on Drake. Yeah, Guma has flash up, which is big for the Drake fight. I think it's all just Aurora MF. It's really difficult to deal with. What does Nidalee provide in KDF's comp, I wonder? Well, she has Zhonya's, I guess. Maybe she can bait Owner into ulting her and she can stopwatch it.
A rumble on the bottom side, so he's not going to be helping.
Wow, Faker locks in is here, and all of a sudden he's 260 CS, almost at 22 minutes.
Look at the sums as well.
Wow, crazy what happens when you don't play the when the AD meta falls off, and he's not trying to practice. He just picks his one trick, and like he looks like a different player. Not that he's like insanely smurfing, but he just looks a lot more like consistent now. He's useful. Like, he's not just invisible.
It's gone. It's more about can they find the fight.
Oh, he smited off the Banshees. Oh, Bulldog ulted away.
Who just puts a circle in the wrong direction. Equalizer also just sitting in the middle.
No ult on the Aurora, no rumble ult. And those one-tapped MF ults kind of mid. Dudu's just taking damage for free at this point. Yeah, KDF can't win this fight. Faker's gonna find the road, maybe. Zeus is just running in. They're gonna chase the Aurora.
Spear connects on Gumayushi, but there is no follow-up. And Quandong just couldn't really decide what to do. They will be able to find that little hit onto
what, that Aurora's gonna live or what? Guma finished her. Nice pushback by Faker, saved Owner. Okay, easy win. No presence of mind on Faker. Is absorb lives is the same as presence of mind, right? Yeah, maybe Bulldog didn't. Yeah, it's rough. If Aurora flashes
so that he
in the
doesn't
long
die,
run it's
which I
worse,
think is
but
the right
in the short
call.
term I think
But
not
it
having
also
flash
makes
is
this
better and having
ultimate
ult
game
is
very
good.
questionable. I understand,
Because at least they can
again,
fight this.
leave no week of playoffs.
Objective binding for KDF, top tier 2, mid tier 2.
Game number 3.
Yeah, T1 should just win this game then.
Layup to play.
Mountain Soul as well with this Varus build is quite nice. Looks like blue side drafting for T1 is not that hard. You get Rumble first pick, you get Ashe first pick. Anyway, more importantly, they can go Vi or they can... Yeah, this is where the Aurora makes it so... Yeah, this was the combo I was worried about. Faker went in to try and stop them, but now they're both dead. Can they win regardless? Looks like they're strong enough. Rumble ult here would do work. So they're all gonna run. Owner is killing everyone by himself.
That's Equalizer to help them take down
Owner.
Bulldog, and Owner is just a carry. I guess they don't need
He just killed everyone.
damage.
1,000 kills. Jesus, man. Owner just rocked up and one-shot them all. So Guma
Again,
dies. Faker does a lot of damage, but he dies. And then Owner just kind of kills everyone. One-shots the MF dead.
And without Leaper gone, there just isn't
Hook hits
enough
Aura.
damage.
I'm surprised he didn't ult there, but he just plays it slow. How is Peanut ahead of Canyon? Bro, Peanut's been around way longer than Canyon.
Ends up being huge.
Peanut played Worlds in...
I don't think they're going to amount to too
2016, 17, wasn't it?
The flash charmer of Guma. That's
Canyon only started in the LCK in Season 9. Was it Season 9? It was Season 9.
Mountain Soul, and that would be absurd. That is going to be the Chains of Corruption absorbed, and now Bulldog's going to do it again. He bounces
There's
to
the
the
combo
other side,
again.
Aurora
MF.
Kumushi's going to get out of there. Does use both of his summoners though, as now Dudu thinks he
A bit deep by Owner, but Faker got a road. MF flash was good. Yeah, Zeus kills them.
There is the T1 follow-up. As Zeus, the walking barbecue.
Alright, T1 get game 2. A very T1-esque comp, I think, this one. When in doubt, put Faker on his ear. Zeus, you're dying to the tower. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely are. That is going to be the first Nexus turret going down. Carrier is going to also bring Nautilus out of his losing streak. The man was definitely underwater when it comes to being able to win, and is finally going to pop his way out.
Alright, game 3. Big game. Game 3 is a big game. KDF need a win. And T1 are locked playoffs now. T1 are locked playoffs with that win. Game score-wise, they're locked playoffs. So they're locked playoffs, they're fine. It's just a case of where in playoffs now. Alright, T1 red side. This is where they gotta sort it out. This is where they gotta sort it out. Kalista ban, nice. They're probably gonna ban Kalista Ashe. Here comes Maokai ban, nice. Are they gonna ban the Nidalee? Because I can tell you for a fact, if they don't, Ezreal Nidalee is inbound. Here it comes, the T1 game 3. Zeus locks in TF, Faker locks in Yone, Gomayushi locks in Ziggs. Owner plays Briar jungle, I can see it. Viban, nice cover off. Last time they were banning Tristana, they could drop an Aurora ban or a Nidalee ban, both are good. Is this Saka 1-2 in cannon? Is this what a Saka 1-2 in cannon? Nah, there's no way he would do that. Nah, there's no way he would do that. Or maybe what they're doing is they're banning Cassante because of Aurora. And oh my god, is it time for Zeus Aurora?
I think this is pretty
oh
smart.
My god. Is it time for Aurora Lilia 1-2? Because Lilia's good into Nidalee. Normally they banned Lilia on blue side, but they've changed it to Vi and Nidalee's open. So they first pick Nidalee, they can go Lilia, but Aurora's open with a Cassante ban. Aurora Lilia would go hard. Ooh. My favorite. No.
This would be less.
No, bring back the Lilia. Bring back the Lilia. I wanted Aurora and Lilia. Where's... I've got my bunny. Where's my deer? But they didn't pick Ezreal.
In general,
I'm surprised. I think flexing... Ooh, okay, maybe they are picking Ezreal. I think Ezreal flex plus top lane there is good. I think Ezreal Renekton would be good flex. I would love a Faker Lucian or some shit. Or they could keep the flex and just pick AD here. Not on match point.
That does not. I like that a lot.
Oh, saved.
I like that.
Oh my god.
Now
they can ban out Guma. I can't wait. It's Zeus Aurora. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Dudu Nasus pulse champ. Actually, Dudu might play Nasus. You're right. I think they should go Caitlyn. Just go Caitlyn. Then they have to blind Karma, and then you play Caitlyn Soraka bot. Oh hell yeah! Slam it down. Now they have to go Ezreal Karma, and then Keria busts out his Soraka 5 pick. Yeah. Yeah, Soraka on 5. Ezreal not. What? What is that? It's disgusting. What?
You have 0 engage.
Just pick Caitlyn Brown and you just clap them.
So this feels like kind of a
what the fuck are they doing? Blinding Nautilus.
for Quantum, where you
against Caitlyn
sack the lane
with Ezreal. Come on, Keria, slam a Braum. Don't do Lux.
That said, if
Lux is fine, but if you slam a Braum, you will win the game so easily. The game is actually just over in that.
Yeah.
Why did they blind Nautilus? That's gotta be the worst blind pick support I've ever seen in my life. Even Ezreal Rakan would have been.
Oh
my
it's gonna be
god.
Braum.
Caitlyn Braum against Nidalee, Ezreal, Nautilus, Tristana. Even Gnar is crazy. They're gonna have to lane swap. KDF will lane swap level 1.
And then throw everyone into
They'll
a
get
fight.
to level
That's
4.
I
would have
Shocker. They're lane swapping against Caitlyn Braum with Nautilus.
Clear out these minions. Definitely the big one. The 0 and 3 on the Nautilus. It's either a win for the Nautilus or the first loss.
What is Keria
for the
doing?
Tristana.
He got one of the small Krugs though. Keria's still going.
Which was just clearing out a ward.
You reset it. You're mad.
Success here for Keria. Really nicely done.
Now Zeus is here. Wow, they actually stopped them from taking red. Lane swap iterations have been evolving, mainly from XP share, i.e. T1 did one strat last. The T1 strat for lane swapping, which is interesting, is when they swap, they lane with AD and top laner, and Keria is the one that hovers mid. And so the top laner gets XP, shared with the Caitlyn, in this case. And then the support stays at level 1. 16 in 1 is crazy. This iteration of lane swap, Keria gave almost all the XP to Guma. Keria sacks his XP bar super hard in lane swaps, overstaying to fight them in between towers. I mean, I don't think they'll get much here. Actually, Owner's there too. Maybe they will get a lot here. So Zeus is sacking his lane a bit so they can lane bot together. Yeah, this is crazy. Nidalee's top. And they have Braum. Oh my god. How do they enter? How do they enter? Very nice play by T1. Get their bot lane a little bit further ahead. Guma has Berserker creep space now. So it's a bit tough for KDF. Bro, I don't know how Ezreal Naut is going to play this 2v2. This looks horrific. Yeah, I'm worried for this bot side 3v3 for KDF. And I don't think it gets any better out of lane phase either. The Nautilus does so much against their champs. Operation Dive the Ezreal. They should hear the final grub die now, so they should know they're in a 2v3. Dudu probably can't TP in, can he? Oi, Owner has tower aggro here. But oh, he didn't get the trap down there, Guma. And Leaper can just sneak around the trap. There's the Dudu TP. Oh, Guma. Owner, you good?
Can they get out? That's the question. The answer is absolutely no.
The flash from Guma.
He's going to clip Keria, but he stands beside Gumayushi. He's going to see whether
he can is Guma cooking something here?
Dudu and Andal trying to
find this one out.
The flash comes out from Keria.
Oh, he's cooking something. It saved Zeus because Gnar TP'd away, but then Gnar got 2 kills, so Zeus is going to take a bit of damage after that one. Yeah, so Guma gets the stun here onto Andal, but he doesn't get the trap. He just flashes out of the trap, I think, there. But then he procs the Braum passive and then E's and gets the crit. Owner thinks he's dead already, he has no flash.
And then that
flash is flashed away from. Oh, he did get the track.
Because if he doesn't flash that,
oh, Ezreal tanked it. That makes sense. Did Ezreal tank it really? If Guma tanks that,
initially really bad, but because of the barrier, he's at least
if Keria tanks that rather, do they win? Maybe.
Well, you also die, so that's not good. As Andal's going in, whether he likes it or not, Cuz gonna come on through. He's able to heal him up, but it's not enough.
It's not balanced.
And they're gonna have to take it.
Bro, why don't they just play Caitlyn lanes every game? Like, it's crazy. Red side, Caitlyn game, lock it in. It's a bit difficult against champs like MF, Jhin, Varus, maybe even Jinx, but if T1's addiction to Senna turned into an addiction for Caitlyn, I think they would be better off. Baker's lane is going well. His Azir is doing good. Their Caitlyn Azir are doing great. I mean, against a mid-tier / bottom-tier team, I think if they play Azir Caitlyn, they'll always be fine, T1. And I think just getting through this series is all that matters. Just get through the series, play against Fearx later in the week, and then find what's best for playoffs. Because Yone, not a fan for playoffs. I swear, Aura is secretly a pigeon, I'm sure of it. Yeah, KDF's not out of it yet. They're not out yet. They're okay. They have 6 grubs, they have Tristana side lane. Ezreal's a good champ, I just don't think Nautilus is doing anything this game. He's pressing R on Azir Caitlyn, maybe, and he's dead within 3 seconds. Yep, Caitlyn has BF, Collector, 14 with Zerker Greed, she's pretty strong. I think T1 should take the Herald fight.
Mystic Shot going to connect. That's Glacial
Big miss by,
lucky.
big miss by Caedrel.
Yep, engage
Not having Brown Mold will hurt a little
really
bit, but I think they should still win. Their champs are so strong.
Punish onto Zeus.
Oh, he ulted the Gnar ult. Oh, and he blinked back.
Able to try and get himself out of here, but you can't dodge that one. The hook going to come through.
Oh, he didn't flash the hook though.
Wallop comes down. A lot of chain CC.
But he did flash the spear. That was a good escape by Zeus. The RR dodge into the blink was clean. Mid-tier 1 down. Yeah, Drake's in 10. They have TP on Aurora. KDF kind of need to fight this Drake.
Yes. As a
Gnar
champion,
spacing, Tristana spot push.
Bulldog wants to try and push him away, but there's a nice stun onto the Tristana, able to get himself out of there, but the Heartbreaker moves Ona forward.
Ona's being a bit greedy.
Gets the heal, and is
Didn't get the kill. Here comes Brown, there goes Nautilus, and goodbye goes KDF. Bulldog has TP. Mega Gnar's gonna tick out. Spears aren't hitting.
I don't know if that's the timing.
Yeah, he can't just jump in. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go range for him. Is Cuz a psychopath? He's driving through them to damage them and knock them up, and then get mid-tier 1. And then he's gonna go into the Aurora ult. But he's fine. Mega play by Cuz. Was mid-tier 1 dead anyway? Probably. Does it matter? Because it was cool? No. So let's deal with it. Can you smite while driving the Rift Herald? No. That would be unbelievably broken. You could smite in Herald, that would be crazy. Imagine someone just drifts through your jungle and smites away your red buff and drives away. Like, what on earth? That would be so stupid. That would be goofy as fuck, and I'm actually here for it. You know what? I would love that to be in the game. That sounds like it would be goofy as fuck in some scenarios, and I'm here for it. What is KDF trying to do here? Got a quick fight? Yuumi? I forgot Yuumi was a champ. I forgot that champ even existed in League. I will say Riot did do a good job of killing Yuumi from pro play, because that shit is non-existent. That's where I saw people pose the argument of should champions be balanced differently, similar to how you have like Summoner's Rift in Arena? Should they be balanced differently for pro play and solo and like Summoner's Rift, you know? Like on Tournament Realm or certain champions, it just makes practice really difficult, because how do you play solo queue and train new champs if they're different? Yeah, it's hard to know the limits of a champ if they're different on a tournament run. Alright, all 3 outers. I mean, it's gonna come down to a Drake fight basically this game. Alright, here comes the Drake fight. Bulldog can base if he wants to. Well played by Faker. Push him out. He can base and TP in now, Bulldog, and reposition. Basta. We usually flash the hook and hit Owner instead. Where's the smite from Cuz? Wow, he got it. Big Aurora ult. Dudu's cooking the backline hardcore. Dudu buffed the stun. Nice Sonya's by Faker. Zeus is dead. They denied the soul. 2 for 1. Yeah, but they denied the soul. Yeah, Guma gets RFC. 3-item Caitlyn. Mamma mia. Look at Gnar's items. He has no armor. I mean, he kind of needs a Marc because he's matching Aurora Azir on sides. They're just going to go for a Baron force. No TP on Gnar. Yeah, they're pinging Gnar, no TP. The good force. Gnar will be late. They just got to stop Nidalee from stealing it.
And so this Baron going down lower and lower, but yeah, this is not.
Well, I guess they can just Aurora ult Nidalee. That'll solve the problem. And Zeus will go in and sacrifice himself. Now they can all dash out the pit. So it's a robbery. KDF can't really chase them. Yeah, good death by Zeus. They see Gnar bot. Azir pushed out. Easy clap. Yeah, Azir and Caitlyn are so strong right now. Really good late game carries, really good range. They have a Braum next to them. I'm not sure how KDF can win this. Looks really difficult. Really, really difficult. Breaks it up for a minute. Owner's gonna have to reset, I think. Faker wants his spot tier 2. Zeus TP's up. Owner's a bit low. They probably have a Azir passive. Alright, here comes another Drake fight. Can KDF stall it again? Zeus' job is just ult someone and just bounce around. That's about it. I don't really think there's anyone to one-shot. Well, there goes Nautilus. And Nautilus is useless. Okay, well, they used Aurora ult, and they have Nidalee heals, so they can slow it down a bit. Nidalee heals are underrated when it comes to the stare down. How does Cuz steal this? Zeus gets hooked. They got the Nautilus ult on the Cait. Mega Gnar's not up yet, though. Cuz needs to play for the steal. He's sneaking past the traps. Doesn't get it, though. Mountain Soul. Oi, Faker! Reset for Owner. Bomb. Not sure where Faker was fucking drifting, but Owner got the reset. No armor on Gnar, it's kind of hard for him. Oh, he Cuz jumped into the wall there, he thought he hit the spear. TP back from Zeus.
It looks like Owner doesn't even really care because Zest's gonna turn up.
Cat versus Bunny.
Is coming to a close here as he does pounce on over towards
Zeus does no damage.
Also keeps himself relatively healthy, but there's that burst.
Zeus does no damage. Mountain Soul, yeah. Mountain Soul, Caitlyn is here. Alright, so T1 are gonna go 10-7. They're locked playoffs already. They're fine. They look good on their champs. You know, Caitlyn, Diego, Azir. But when it comes to expanding, they haven't found much success in expanding their champion pools before this next playoff starts. KT's in playoffs if T1 win, are they? So there's one spot left. This is a big win for Fox. But now Fox have to beat T1. A new challenger approaches. Wait, hang on. If DK are locked third, which they probably should be with their matches, and T1 get fourth, which is very likely, and KT are locked playoffs, that basically means it's KDF or Fox, and DK are third, so they get to choose their opponent. They're gonna choose KDF or Fox, probably. We are gonna get Telecom Wars first round of playoffs. We're gonna get Telecom Wars first round of summer playoffs. Oh, baby. That is gonna go crazy. That is gonna go crazy. And it's elimination as well. Whoever loses that Telecom Wars series is out. I think they're in the regional gauntlet, so it's fine. But they're out of playoffs.
And they can still beat DRX, that's Braum.
Yep, that's a hook. That is a dead handle. There is nothing you can do about that one.
T1 are going to have to probably beat KT. Then they're going to have to beat Genji or Humble-Life. Probably Humble-Life.
Wanting to land some pokers.
Yeah, the Nautilus can't play.
That's important.
Nice overall.
Just going to go down.
And then they're going to have to beat Genji, and then they'll be in the finals. Oh, that damage from Caedrel was crazy. I don't think... Would Genji choose T1, or would they choose Damwon? I actually think Genji would choose T1. Yeah, I think they would, right? Damwon almost beat them in spring. I think they would choose T1. So there's a very high chance T1 play KT, then Genji. Oh my god. It ain't pretty. Whereas Damwon would get Fox and Humble-Life, likely. Actually, the most degenerate LCK thing to happen would be KT beat T1. T1 get knocked out, and it's KT and Damwon in the next round. And Genji have to choose between KT and Damwon. Oh my god. Do we choose the team that beat us in regular season, or do we choose the team that almost beat us in playoffs? The loser bracket only kicks in for the top 4. So if you finish 5th or 6th, or 3rd and 4th, you have to win your first series to get to the top 2, where the top 4 is. Alright, KDF will get an Elder Fight. They're 10k down without Mountain Soul, and they're gonna get an Elder Fight. But I don't think they're gonna get an Elder Fight. Like, realistically, they're probably just gonna die if they try and walk in River. But T1 are trying to kill Bulldog. Has T1 just decided to use bot wave instead of going to Drake?
And he is gonna be fine.
I think they have. Now, what's going to happen here is KDF are going to see all the gang here, and they're going to have to either collapse or base. Oh, this is an awkward collapse when they have a tower there. Well, T1 can just end at this rate.
Have a lot of other options.
Flash, auto, ult. Okay, he didn't die. Almost.
As Faker is going to look for him. Buster Shot gets him out of there as these Nexus turrets going down so fast. They're in between worlds as Owner is going to take Handle out of it. Dudu now in trouble, gets hooked up by the newly
I love Guma Caitlyn. Guma Caitlyn is, it just always looked like T1's in control of the game when, ooh, a road to end it up. A road to end it. Yeah, Faker didn't do much this game. He's 2-0-2. It was jungle and bot that carried this game. But yeah, Guma Caitlyn just runs games. I think they should play more Caitlyn. I also feel like it gives Keria his champion pool. They can play Kate Bard, they can play Kate Lux. We'll see how the playoffs go though, because T1, as much as they won, they still don't look that good. Nice series win though, but they don't look like a top 2 contender yet. Still a way to go. I think a convincing series against Fox would be nice for their confidence going into playoffs.